Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people to freely assemble and petition the government for a redress of their grievances. It's the First Amendment. It's all that matters.
Rick! Castellano!
Oh! Welcome to another episode of the Rick Castellano Show. Now it's time to cut right in. I'm ready. What should we talk about first? A lot of things going on. Debt ceiling passed. Let's see. Obama. No tax increases. Wait a minute. Did I say no tax increases? I fooled you. He wanted to raise taxes. But what happened? No tax increases. Check one. Obama, you're down one. Next thing. We're just going to pass my budget. I'll have it right here. I had it since May. I'll hand it in. They voted it down 97-0. Even the Democrats voted against it. Boehner's bill. No good. Republican, if he votes, it's brought up, we're going to vote against it. You passed it. Anyway, debt ceiling raised up. There's debt reduction. No new taxes. Mr. President, everything you say isn't working, is it? But folks, Castellano's going to tell the truth. My old buddy Rush told the truth today. This is hard to stomach, so I'm not enjoying this. This is a swig to get done. I got something stuck in my throat. Don't be misled. No tax increases? Lie. Because 2013, the end of this year, the Bush tax cuts expire. The Republicans aren't going to raise taxes. They're automatically raised because the Bush tax cuts expire. But Rick, the Senate or the House, they might vote on tax cuts. Doesn't mean nothing. No new law. We already got a law written. All the president's got to do is veto it. Tax hikes. So, Obama, you're not as dumb as you look. You look like Alfred E. Newman with those big ears and what me worry look. But anyways, you're not worried too much because you're going to get your tax hike at the end of this year, whether the people vote on it or not. Just like Obamacare. What should we talk about tonight? Am I going to make fun of the president as usual? Sometime tonight. Let's get right down to why this country, my country, your country, is weakening. There's a goof. Another gentleman. I'm going to read the paper first. Soldier linked to Fort Hood threat defying in court. Soldier. Some blonde-haired, blue-eyed guy, American, patriotic, played soccer and football in school. No. This is a filthy, smelly Arab jihadist. Let's see his name. I can find it in this thing. If I can even pronounce it. Federal prosecutors charged 21-year-old private first class, last class, if it was up to me, Nasser Abdu. Soldier linked to Fort Hood threat defying in court. Soldier. You look up on his Facebook and you see him bowing. Alibaba, Alibaba, Alibaba. Oh, Alibaba. He doesn't believe in war against Muslims, so he is a conscientious objector. I can't even talk. I need another swig. He objects to war against Muslims. All right. Some decent Muslims in the world. I'm not going to say that. There's a large population of the Muslim people are good people. But there's also a large, I'm not saying, well, this is a small amount. No. You could go to any mosque all around the country and you find these insects speaking this crap. And if you don't believe in killing, like a lot of these Muslims say they don't, speak out against it. Anyways, of course, Castellano's tongue-tied because I'm upset about this. This Nasser Abdu, and this is the last time I'm saying the name right because I don't give a crap about you. He's a soldier. What soldier? For what? The guy's a terrorist. He had more bomb-making material to blow up more Americans than in modern history. And what do? The Obama administration doesn't want to call this guy a terrorist because we don't want to get the Muslim world upset with us. Well, they're already upset with us. They don't care. And you know what, gay people? Am I picking on you again? No. You know what they'll do to you in their country? They'll kill you all. There's no, we all get along? No, they'll slaughter you. They'll dissect you. They'll behead you. They don't care. So I don't want to hear all you Democrat gay people saying, oh, give them a chance at ACLU. No, they'll destroy you. You know what? All you perverts that like to chase little kids and have the stuff on your computer, they'll kill you. There's no, well, we're going to give you 6 months probation and keep it in your pants and we'll put a bracelet around your neck. They'll behead you. You insects that pry on little kids. You know what? I knew these people can't be all bad. You are, but I agree with you. If it was up to Castellano, let me go off on a tangent in a second. First offense, somebody harms, molests, or rapes a child, castration. No second offense. There's no chance for a second offense. Either police get there and put this insect out of their misery, or castration. Then we discuss probation or ankle bracelets. All right? Or I'll send you in one of the prisons over in the Middle East. And we got some places over there with Saudi Arabia. We'll make a deal over there. They'll take good care of you. Or we'll send you over to get conjugal visits with some of these guys. They ain't seen anybody. Been in solitary confinement for 15, 20 years. Enjoy yourself. Anyway. I was almost going to say his name properly. This insect that was going to kill American soldiers is a terrorist. Obama administration. Who's that goof with the mustache? Savoir-faire. Let's see, I hate the guy. Eric Holder. I despise you. He's a terrorist. You goof. Now, let's get to sports. We'll take it all over today. New York Giants, one of Castellano's favorite teams. Great. Lawrence Taylor, Phil Simms. I can name Giants back from when I was a little grasshopper. Then there was one famous Giant. Guy Castellano's got to admit, I liked him. But anyway, he had a problem with a gun that happened to go off in his sweatpants in some nightclub. I don't know. Somebody must have planted it there. Anyway, served a few years in jail, a little while, got out. They traded him today. Where'd he go? The Jets. That means he don't have to transfer his pistol over state lines. Good for you, Plexico. Hope you enjoy the Jets. Mr. Ryan, you got your hands full. All right. Next, let's get back to terrorists. Why go away from them? Excuse me a second, Castellano. Like I said, if I got to talk about these insects, Castellano's got to feel good. Thank you, Granny. I think I need a little more because this guy gives me acid indigestion. Gives me more, but I can't say it on TV. I'm going to try to say his name because I was so polite to get that Muslim terrorist insect that I like to scrub his back with ivory soap and let him watch him burn. Anders Bering Breivik. Who cares if I said it wrong? I don't care. Look it. People on the left want to call this guy. He murdered people, innocent people. They want to call him a Christian. Well, folks, there's no Christians I know to do with this kind of stuff. You know what he is? Let's see. Norway. Germany, Norway. Why does that ring a bell? World War I, World War II, Germany. The Germans, what did they want to do? They wanted to create the perfect race. Blonde hair, blue eyes. They didn't want to infect their blood with any other race. Where's this guy from again? Norway. Blonde hair. Something. He didn't want any foreigners to come over there and infect his race. He must be a Christian. No! He's a Nazi! Heil Hitler! You goof, he's a Nazi! And what do? You want to say he's a right-wing extremist? You want to say he's a Christian? No, he's a Nazi. Folks, you insect loser, media liars, MSNBC, CBS, NBC, ABC. Who knows what you goofs are? Matt Lauer, Bauer, Smower. All you goofs. Katie, I almost said a bad word. Katie Couric. Okay. Katie Couric. Oh, he must be right wing. No. Right wing people. Right wing. They believe in the Constitution. Wow, that's right wing. You believe that when all our forefathers and they wrote these documents, they're true? Wow, you're far right. Right wing. They believe that people should work if they're able. Well, that's right wing. Well, you know how people say right to life. It's not right to life, because if you decide, hey, you know what, I'm going to keep my baby, you're right wing. If you say, you know what, I could get ahead. If I work 5 more years, I might get a promotion. So I'll kill my baby now. Maybe I'll have a baby later. That's the right way. That's the way that they see it. The general population. Sarah Palin decides, Miss Palin, your child is going to be born mentally retarded. We can understand why you might want to get rid of it. It's not a baby anyways. We said so. Even though you could see it in 5 days there's a heartbeat, even though you could see it sucking its thumb and kicking around in there, it's not a baby till it breathes. New York State, you could carry a baby for 8 months, 3 weeks, and somebody hits you in the stomach or you get in an accident and the baby dies. It's not a life. They didn't have a breath yet. Even though, on a personal note, I know a young fellow was born 2 months early. Perfectly fine now. Came out perfectly fine. God blessed him, nice and strong. And you know what, folks? 2 months early. But you know what? He came out 2 months early, but it's not a life. But somehow he miraculously survived. And guess what, folks? There's babies surviving 3 months early and earlier. You know what? Don't believe the lie. So, freedom of choice is freedom of death. That's what these insects believe in. So let's go on. Anyway, we're talking about this goof, whatever it is, this insect. He has nothing to do with the Christian religion. Remember what the Christian religion is. Mind you, I'm a Christian. I'm not the kind of Christian that you might see at the everyday church, but I believe in right and wrong. When Castellano acts like an idiot, I know it. I don't say, well, Castellano, you got a right to act like an idiot today. No, I act like an idiot. No excuse, but I'll tell you. Somebody pokes Castellano in the chest and says, Castellano, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. And it's against my beliefs, and you're going to have Barney Frank.
I'm Barney Frank. I got a Frank in my throat. Frank. I had sex with one of my interns. He happens to be a male. It's okay because if you try to get me fired, I'll say you're homophobic. You goof. Having sex with a guy that works at some place where you're trying to get money for the government is wrong, but we can't say it because we're homophobic. I got a Frank in my throat. I'm Barney Franks. You goof. You're wrong, buddy. Too bad. You're wrong. Castellano isn't going to, no more am I going to take this crap. So, let's get back to this Norwegian, Norway. Goof. Christian, you're not. Nazi, you are. Zig Heil! Zig Heil! You know what? We kicked your butt in World War II. If you guys want to rise up again, Ricky America will take y'all on. Now, let's keep going because I'm on a roll here. And, excuse me a second, producer. I know these things are costing us a fortune. And you know what? We're adding more hours to the show. I got to get warmed up. Scrumptious. Next, see if there's anything to say. I don't know what that looks like. A sale. It is a sale. You go. That's enough. All right. This should interest you. Two things. Amy Winehouse. Very talented girl. She's had drug problems most of her life. Drug problems. I think he must hang out with the president. But anyway, problem child her whole life. She just committed suicide this week. That's not funny, making fun of somebody committed suicide. But I'm going to give you a fact now. Her album, since she died, shot up to number 1. Excuse me a second. I don't know disrespect. Granny, it's got too much bubbles. Anyway, Amy committed suicide. And I said, her album was she was insignificant a couple weeks ago. And all of a sudden she died, her album is number 1. Who does that sound like? Somebody else gives me a bad taste there. Was it Peter Pan or something? Oh, Michael Jackson. Everybody, black folk alike, they despised this child rapist. Everybody hated him. Him and his buddy there, I don't know where he got this guy from the Sci-Fi Network. His doctor gave him anything he wanted to go to sleep or get high or sleep in gas chambers or air chambers or anything. Anyway, he dies. All of a sudden, I could do no wrong. This he's a star. Oh, let's make a thing the last time he burped. Look at he's doing the moonwalk. Look at he weighs 30 pounds. Look at it. I still can't stand the guy. Like I said before, Jackson 5, great, good bubblegum rock. Once his sister said, Michael, turn yourself in. I knew, Michael, turn yourself in. You raped him. If you let your kids sleep over at Neverland Ranch, you should never be able to have your kids again. Anyway, his album shot number 1. Anything the guy burps all this stuff that's worth money again that was worth 0. I don't know what's wrong with you people. Amy Winehouse, a nobody, drug addict, loser. No, she had talent before, but wasted it. Album shoots up. Michael Jackson, bigger loser, child rapist. Castellano, he got found guilty. After spending $40 million. So, $40 million, Mikey, old boy. Castellano sees it the way it is. So, I don't care about you. Amy, I feel sorry for you. What, Castellano, you talking because she's a white girl? Why you feel? No, I feel sorry for her. I don't like her. I never listen to her music. But she didn't rape anybody. Producer, excuse me a second. Thank you for the refill. I don't want to flood my lines. I feel better already. Before I was tongue-tied. Here it is right here. Don't worry, I'm not getting it close up. You think I got all the time in the world? All right. Actor Christian Bale. Press conference about the film Dark Knight Rises being shot in Pittsburgh. Now, they asked Castellano to be in it. I was busy. What I do? I did the next best thing. I'm sending the producer there next week. The film is shot at Pittsburgh Steelers Stadium. And I told him why he's there. Make sure he destroys the stadium. Steelers? Are you kidding me? Now, wait a minute. Let me give you a little insight. Filming. As the latest Batman movie began filming in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, politicians call it the third installment of director Chris Nolan's film series, another step in Pittsburgh's makeover from the Steel City to Hollywood destination. Folks, Pittsburgh, they don't wait for Obama to create jobs. They create them themselves. What better way? Action hero, one of my favorites, Ann Thomas's, Batman. Let me read on. Another step in Pittsburgh's makeover to Steel City to Hollywood destination. Production on the film Dark Knight Rises continues through the August. The film stars Christian Bale, Gary Oldman, and Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway? Scrumpily umptious. Edwin J? I'm losing my appetite. But anyways, when you want to see it, was it coming out next year, producer?
Next year.
Next year? Watch it, and you'll see a glimpse, a cameo of Edwin J. Waving? Maybe Batman will kill him. Who knows? When the stadium blows up, he'll get blown up too, and we'll have a new producer by then. Anyways, folks, you're watching the Rick Castellano show, and you think I'm going yet? I got a couple more sips. Scrumply umptious. As we left off last week, Kim Kardashian. Do I have talent? No. Do I have a big ass? Of course. Mr. Producer, sir, I'm going to show you a few pictures of Miss Kardashian's extra baggage. Like the baggage that OJ had in the back of the Bronco? It's excess. Oh, I was just leaving. I got the gun in my mouth because I had chapped lips. I had some chapstick at the end of the barrel. You goof! You're guilty. He's in jail now. I hope Cousin Clem's paying you a visit. Put a little moonshine and have a little moonshine of his own. Excuse me a second. Let's get back to Kim. Castellano, why do you got the rubber glove on? Because I don't want to get next to this ass. It's a big one. Excuse me a second. Produce, old buddy, old chum. Let's get a gander at a couple of these pictures. Let's start out with this pig roast right there. Could you see that? Let me see if there's any other ones in there. Doing exercise. Look at that. Good luck, folks. I hope you got a big screen TV. No, I don't, because you'll be able to see all the dimples. Ow! Her boyfriend's 6'9", plays for the Nets. Is this guy nuts? Talking about rims? Look at the size of that thing. You put 4 tires on it. Kim Kardashian.